Welcome to Rex Arthur TV. This is the Rex Arthur Show, where we discuss LGBTQ issues with an LGBTQ perspective and an LGBTQ approach and a humanistic approach in an LGBTQ plus planet, where each and every one of us of this planet belongs to each one of the 10 letters in the sexual alphabet. I hope you know which letter you belong to. And we are on the lap 12, and that's the right to privacy. Article 12, the right to privacy of the UDHR. It's a very important right because we are all we are private beings. People wear clothes. Actually, even those who belong in the nude beaches or walk in the nude beaches, they are still private because you can't see their internal organs. Yes, you cannot see their internal organs. And so you have to understand that because you can't see someone's internal organs, it means nobody in the world is completely public, and nobody in the world is completely naked. Because you can see a naked man, but he's actually an intersex. You can see a naked woman, and she's actually an intersex in the sense that she may have a testis in her body. You can see a naked man, and he has one kidney. Can you count how many kidneys he has? So we still don't have the eyesight to see inside the internal system of a human being. So what do I mean by that? We are private. Yes, there is no translucent animal, no translucent human being yet. So, because of that, we are still private beings. But naturally, majority of humans wear clothes, and that makes them private because we are protecting your private parts. What are your private parts? The external sexual organs. Those are the private parts, and we protect them so that people don't know us. And that's why when you sleep with somebody and they know your private parts, they know you. They've had sex with you. Okay, so no one shall be subjected to an arbitrary interference with his privacy, family, home, or correspondence, nor to attacks upon his honor and reputation. Everyone has a right to protection of the law against such interference or attacks. So, if no one is allowed to be arbitrarily interfered in his house, any of these things happen, you see, and look at this, it's still under Article 14 and Article 17 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. And you're not supposed to be interfered with in your privacy, your home, or correspondence, or reputation. And in the Convention of Children's Rights, it's also the same. They have given children the same rights. You're not supposed to invade the dignity and worth of a child, and you should not infringe in his privacy. A child also has privacy. It's a very long one because children are vulnerable, and they are the most vulnerable when it comes to invasion of privacy. And also migrant workers, the same, and disabled persons, the same. And the African Charter. Let's read the African Charter. I'm enjoying how it deals with this article of Article 12. The human beings are inviolable. You see? We're inviolable, meaning no one, when you are a human being and you live in a place, nobody can violate you. We are inviolable. So every human being shall be entitled to respect for his life and the integrity of his person. No one may be arbitrarily deprived of this right. So you are entitled to respect for your life. You are homosexual. You are entitled to respect. You see? You are a lesbian. You are entitled to respect. You are a bisexual. You are entitled to respect. You are a transgender. You are entitled to respect and integrity of your person. When you tell people that that's who you are, nobody should interfere in that they should respect you. That is respect for your life. Because it is your life. You remember that song? It's my life, it's now or never. Da, da, da. Yes, it is your life. So you protect it. So nobody should come and invade your privacy. That's why, even if you come out and say that you're gay, nobody should come and invade you because you said that. That is your statement, and people must respect it. Yes, they should respect it. If they don't respect it and they violate your right of being a gay person, you have a right to go and report them. That's why when you're violated, report to a human rights organization that someone is violating your rights. That's very important for you to do. I tell that to LGBTQ persons everywhere. I even told one, if your parent invades your privacy because you are LGBTQ, especially if you are an adult, you've reached the age of consent, then you have a right to report that parent, because they have no right to invade your privacy, even when you've come out to them to tell them you are an LGBTQ person. So the right of privacy is very important, and this one is where sex is also involved. Yes, the reason why you cannot attack gay people and you cannot attack lesbians is because they have a right to privacy. So what they do in their privacy is none of your business. Maybe when you see them showing love in the public, someone may come and try and talk to them, but it's really not harmful, because sometimes you're not having sex when you show love, like holding hands. There's no problem with that. And a peck, a hug, that's okay. But of course, you don't have sex in public, but sex is had in private. But it's none of your business to interfere in that private moment of love making, especially for gay people. That's why I'm talking to homophobes who invade the privacy of gay people. All right. So privacy also, it means no one should enter your house, and oh, this is a very nice one from the International of Migrant Workers. They shall not interfere with his or her privacy, her family, her home, correspondence, or other or communications. Yes, even this is the problem we're having with very many governments around the world. They are now tapping your phone, WhatsApp, all of these communication systems. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. The problem of UDHR, it's not a legally binding document. That's why we're not really talking so much about every article, because we don't want to force on you that it's a very active document. It's not an active document legally, but it's an important document for everybody to understand they have human rights. And one day, we don't know what will be. Maybe one day UDHR is going to become a legal binding document. Of course, in the video when I was talking about the preamble, it said the legal experts want it to be legally binding because for the 70 years it has existed, countries have kept these customs. Majority of them, they have tried to keep them. So it means they are legally binding. So they should just come and declare UDHR is a constitution of the world. That's what people have been saying. And we are waiting to see if it is true. And hopefully, but the Supreme Court of America said no, it is not. Excuse me. It's not legally binding. That's what they said. All right. But so because it's not legally binding, some countries, in the guise of security, interfere in communications, personal communications, which is not allowed, but they do it because they are saying they are fighting insecurity, like terrorism. Like in America, now they tap all your phone calls. It is legal. The Patriot Act allowed tapping, and it's legal. All calls, everything they have to, because to contain terrorism. So the question is, has the tapping helped? That's what people should ask themselves. If tapping helps in security, then it means it will go on. If it doesn't help, if that they have been tapping and insecurity has increased because of tapping, then there is no need of tapping. However, the beauty of the tapping by the government is that they don't come for you because of you saying I want to get a booty now, booty calls, and you want to call a sex worker to come and give you a fantastic time. They don't come for you for that. The only ones, the communications they interfere is in the communications of terrorism. Those ones, if they hear that you are planning to bomb somewhere, they come and interfere. So they survey all communications of everybody, but they don't interfere in your communications unless there is a sign or a statement that is clearly seen to be a terrorist or one to cause public disorder in the country or a security threat. All right. Thank you so much for listening to us on the right to privacy. Very important right, and it's very important for LGBTQ persons. So LGBTQ persons, hold this one forever. You have a right to privacy. Nobody should interfere with whom you're relating with. Nobody should come into your house and declare that we are entering because you said you're gay, so we want to interfere. No way. That is invasion of privacy, and you have a right to sue them for a constitutional violation.